Alright guys, so if you just watched the Hannah clone video, I'm doing another review today on another mod because I got the next couple days off and I figured since I got the time I might as well knock these out. So this device is going to be from Mad Industries. Mad Industries is the same company that makes the Penny mod. Very fucking cool copper mod. In my opinion, one of the coolest copper mods ever to be made. I'm reluctant to get a copper mod yet, strictly due to the fact that copper is a very pliable metal, and I'm terrified that I will either lock up the threads on that thing from it getting too hot, or I'll set it down a little too hard and nick it. So I haven't purchased a copper mod yet, but Mad Industries just came out with another mod, the Colonial mod. So I was on Instagram. I follow Mad Industries on Instagram, and I saw pictures of this new device. So I went on Mad Industries' website, and they don't currently have the device on the website yet, but they had a phone number, so I went ahead and called them. It's an 800 number, but as soon as you get on, press 1 and someone will answer, an actual person, which I thought was awesome. And the person that answered, his name was Patty. Patty works there in the vape department, because for those of you that don't know, Mad Industries isn't just a mod maker. They also do custom billet aluminum rims for choppers and, you know, cars, things like that. So they're not just in the vape industry. They started off in the car industry and you know, kind of moved into vaping. Anyways, I got in touch with Patty, and Patty told me that they were taking phone orders, so I went ahead and placed my order with him right there on the phone. He told me, asked me what color I wanted. They come in a few different finishes, and that was it. 2 days later, I got it in the mail, so I just got it today. Anyways, enough fucking babbling about that. So here it is. Here's the packaging it comes in. A cool Mad Industries tin. Very nice with the logo. Take the lid off and you get a certificate of authenticity, which I also thought was really cool. The unique thing, well, one of the unique things about this device is it's only $100. I was talking with Patty, and they told me that they wanted to make a device that you could buy that really, truly wouldn't break the bank. You know, most clones in a shop are going between $60 and $80. For $100, you can have your very own authentic American-made device. So I thought that was cool. So you take that certificate of authenticity out, and in this nice foam, you have your Colonial mod. I got mine in gloss black. They do come in matte black, gunmetal gray in a matte finish, army green in a matte finish, and then they have gloss black. I went ahead and got gloss black. Now, right there on the front, you got the Mad Industries logo engraved with stars around it. I kind of like the fact that they changed up the logo on this one a little bit from the Penny mod. They went ahead and put stars around it because it kind of gives it that colonial vibe. Now, in my opinion, the coolest thing about this mod is the button. The button is built into the device. If you can see there's no thread crack. That's because the button doesn't come off. And it's not only recessed, but concaved in there. There's like a nice little bowl in here, if you will. And the button's very nice, Very nice feedback. Patty told me that the button is the same exact design as the penny mod, only it is machined into the tube. So there's the button right there. And you are able to take the button out to clean it when necessary, because the contact is still a screw. So you would probably need like a magnetic screwdriver. Is copper... I don't know if copper is magnetic or not. I feel like an idiot. But anyways, yeah, the contact down in there is a screw, so you can go ahead and unscrew it and clean it out when you need to. The top cap is the only thing that threads on. This is all machined out of 6061 billet aluminum. I believe that's an aircraft grade aluminum. Copper contacts. So there is the contacts right there. The threading is it's not really smooth threading, but you know, it's you know, aluminum, and you know, it's got the coating in there right there, so I'm sure over time the threads will smooth out, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's only one top cap and it's still a nice device. So, you know, you got a two-way telescopic contact. You got that one there for your atomizer, and then the lower one for your battery rattle, which that contact is nice and patinaed. I'm going to have to clean that up. But, yeah, so there's that. This is going to be kind of difficult to show you. Down in there, I know that is just a fucking black hole. Hang on a second, let me grab this flashlight. Okay, so if you can see that down in there, you got your vent hole on the top there, if you can see that, and a nice copper contact, which is, it's a flathead screw, so you can still take it out when you need to. So there's the lower contact down there in your ventilation. And let's see here. It is well vented, so in case you do get a battery venting, it'll drain out fine. I'm barely blowing through that. So that's very nice. They did a fucking fantastic job on this button. By far, outside of my fucking dream mod, my unicorn, which I haven't got yet. Hopefully on the 1st, I will be getting my very first bare brass mod, which I am so thrilled for. But outside of that button, I would say this is the coolest button I've seen on a mod to date. That's my personal opinion. This is my style. I've kind of moved away from mech mods that have a lock ring. I like the recessed buttons. I just don't like dealing with lock rings anymore. I like the recess button, and this one right here, if you put it in your pocket or like your vape pouch, kind of like like this one right here that I got. This is a MVPZ vape protector. It's just a neoprene sleeve. I usually have this on my belt loop, and I just slip my mod in there. Whether it's in your pocket or in that pouch or some other pouch, this button won't engage. This is something that you really have to push in. I mean, it's even push it like that, you can't. You gotta really do like that kind of action there, or something along that line. You really gotta push inward in order to accomplish that. So, you know, you can set it down. You don't gotta worry about locking it. It's in my opinion, that is the coolest fucking button. It kind of reminds me of like on the arcade games, the buttons you press. That's what it reminds me of. Nice smooth action too. And because it's aluminum, it's super light. I mean, it's a cool fucking mod, man. For $100, it's awesome. I'm so glad I got one. So let's go ahead and put it together and have a vape on it. I'll be using my authentic black aluminum Patriot. So, you know, with the battery in here, this thing's super light. Aluminum RDA and an aluminum mod. It's awesome. So, go ahead and adjust this. Put our battery in. Make sure this is juiced. Vaping some salted caramel custard from my buddy Neil. He's got his own juice line, which you can also pick up at Mode Vape. So if you the juice is called Scarmel. He does his own little, it's Lion King themed, his juice line. So if you ever go into Mode Vape, buy yourself a bottle of Scarmel or a Rafiki or I think the other one's Sinba or Cinnaba or something like that, which is like a Cinnabon. Anyways, so here this is black Colonial mod with the black Patriot. The Patriot has, I believe it's a gold-plated center post, or it's brass. One of the two. But anyways, here it is with a Sony VTC5. I believe this build is built at 0.25. And for this thing being aluminum, it hits nice and hard. This is an awesome. Let me take one more vape. Man, that's fucking good, dude. Awesome, awesome device. I like how the tube is just a straight tube. There's no grooves in it. There's nothing. It's just, you can just hold on to it. It's super light. I mean, if it's in your pocket or even in your pouch, you know, like compared to my Panzer, when my Panzer is hanging off of my belt loop, you know it's there. This thing, I mean, you can hardly tell it's there. It's, you know, for $100, you really can't go wrong with this thing. It's awesome. It's such a very minimalistic, simple device. And when I was talking to Patty, he was telling me that the reason they did a built-in switch like that was because they figured with less moving parts, there's less to go wrong with the mod. So that's one less thing, one less set of threads you got to worry about. you know, one less locking ring to worry about, you know, whether it gets, you know, jammed up or whatever. The button's very simplistic, yet it's pocket friendly, and it's just a very minimalistic, good device. And like I said, for $100, you get a nice quality mod. And the certificate of authenticity, it states, this warrants and guarantees your new Mad Industries Colonial mod against manufacturer defects. This device was hand packaged and inspected for maximum quality. And then you can get all the warranty details at madindustriesincorporated.com. There you go right there. So yeah, guys, for $100, like I said, they're taking phone orders. If you really want one, you can go on madindustriesincorporated.com. Call them up. I don't know if Patty answers every time, but tell them you're interested in a Colonial mod. When I told him, he said, alright, I'm actually putting some together right now, and he said, I'll go ahead and put yours together. That was, let's see, Thursday, that was Tuesday. He put it together Tuesday night, sent it out Wednesday, I got it Thursday. It does help that I also live in Southern California. Mad Industries is based out of Orange County, California, so that's part of the reason why I got it so early. But, yeah, for $100, you can't go wrong with this thing. I know that they're going to be coming out with some accessories for it, too. So, keep your eyes posted for that. If you got an Instagram, go follow them on Instagram. They're always posting new stuff. And, yeah, guys, for $100, I could not recommend this device more. And it just looks sick with that Black Patriot. Just an all-black device. That looks badass. And the engraving is super cool on it, too. I really like that engraving. I like their logo a lot. It's really cool. But yeah, guys, the Colonial mod. Oh, one more thing, one little thing I wanted to show you guys. In this tin here, under the foam, if you can kind of see that yellow in there, when you get it, if you take this foam out, on the bottom, they put some Mad Industries stickers in there. So, you know, when you get your tin, look at the bottom and take that foam out, and you get some stickers with your device, which is really cool. I really like their packaging. You know, I like the packaging because it's like they spent a little time on it and made it look nice and presentable, but it was like they didn't go over the top with the packaging and make it seem as though they spent more time thinking about how they were going to package their mod than how they were actually going to make their mod. So, I think that's really cool. They do a nice job presenting it in this nice tin, which, you know, you can use to put your, you know, spare drip tips in, or juices, or, you know, something like that. Wouldn't really recommend putting your batteries in here, but, you know, just for your little odds and ends, tools, whatever. It's a nice little job they did on the packaging. So, yeah, guys, the Colonial mod, $100 from Mad Industries Incorporated. Highly recommend it. Go get one for yourself. I don't think you'll regret it. So until the next time, guys, keep on vaping.